Hello. Today we're gonna load on the Spectrum this. Can you see it? One of my old types again. This one will be, sorry, the camera's out of focus. I bought two from Firebird. Apparently it's called Quest for the Past. So let's try it. Now this game must be run in 48k basic, but I'm not going to do it via that. I'm going to use the Spectrum command in 1 to 8 basic, and then I'm going to load it just to be awkward. So we played the tape and see if it works. This will go one of two ways. It could either work or it could either not work. So let's see what happens. Here it comes. This is one of my original cassettes I had as a kid, so it's at least 20 years old, so the chances are it won't work, because as we know, all audio cassettes degrade over time. So very common on these Firebird games was this sort of loading system. I'll have a can of carving while I'm waiting for it to load, because that's what we do. So far so good. One of the advantages of this type of loading system was, if one of these was to fail, like say 1A was to fail, it could let you rewind the tape so far back and then redo that particular 1A, sort of like an early version of a retry on a modern computer. So it could have been, sorry, there's my release. A bit dodgy this. Yeah, it was quite like an early retry mechanism. What I'm saying is basically, without having to start the tape from the very beginning, sometimes you might just get away with loading that part again. So the first part was actually, we got through the first part. So it's not the best camcorder in the world. That's why it sometimes goes out of focus. So we are loading eyeball 2 on the grey model Spectrum. Here we go, here's an example of that. Okay, now as you can see, I touched wood, didn't I? I said it too soon. So it would let you stop the tape without crashing the machine, rewind it, press play, and you'll see the block will reduce there. So it will look for 15 again. Similar technology to this drive. You can see that time it's got through it, so that was quite innovative for the time. The chances are this game is not going to load. It's a very old cassette and it's been put into a box with a load of other cassettes. Not been kept in a safe manner. But that just demonstrated my point. it's got past that part now, which other games it wouldn't have gone past that part because it would have just crashed the computer completely at that point. But I've been able to rewind it, redo that phase of the cassette, and it's got through it this time. So it's quite an innovative idea from Firebird, whoever invented the loading scheme. Very good. It saved my neck so far on this YouTube video, so you can see how good it is. Oh dear, we got one again. This one's a bit more serious. Another thing you can do if you can't get past it, turn the tape over, fast forward the tape so it's near the end of the other side because it's repeated on both sides, and try and find that same block again. So we just zero this, so fast forward longer. You see, this is where these sort of loaders come in really useful, because so at 4C, a bit further then, because the chances are that part of the tape is not damaged the same way as the other part of the tape is. Oh, it helps people who have got damaged cassettes to get past that point. See? And that's what I'm saying. So it's continuing to load now. Brilliant loading system, because it loads it in fragments at a time, which really can help with damaged cassettes. Soon enough we'll get to play the game, you know what I'm saying? And of course, as you probably might be thinking, if it fails again, I can just flip it back over to the other side, because that part of the tape on the other side won't be damaged. So you've got like a combination of a damaged side and a good side in different chunks of part of the cassette reel. So it's very useful. Nearly finished now. You can always tell when a Spectrum game's nearly finished loading because the main screen disappears. And with all the nightmare, we might manage to get a working game. So this is eyeball 2 for the Spectrum. Whoa, this is eyeball. It's eyeball 2. Oh shit. Sorry. This is eyeball. 2 for the Spectrum. This is from Firebird and it's made in 1987. So basically it gives an intro. Ready for the sophisticated 48k speech. This is 48k speech, it's not 128. So let's start the game. So this is I'm dead already. This game was renamed for its speech. Basically, I'm dead again. So basically, this is Eyeball. This was very impressive when it's released because this was a bit odd. This was very impressive for the use of speech, which wasn't very common on the 48k Spectrum. Oh yes! Basically, I've got to try and get past these 2 green guys here. I'm the one on the left. And I only can bounce. The gravity's against me, I only can bounce. So I've got something right there. I'm dead. That's a bit of a bastard in this game rather. Very odd. So we try again. And yeah, that's the thing about this game. You don't always get the same screen when you start the game. You've got to be careful because everything's out to get you. Ouch! See, that says exit on it, but I don't think you can use that one. So try using the other one. Oh, you can fire now. Yeah, you can shoot. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Have some of that. You bastards. Ouch. Falling block on my head. Didn't like that. Oh, you bean. What are you doing? Madness. Oh, you piece. So we see what screen we got next. It's always a random screen. Hey, check this one out. Have some of that. But yeah, I've just realised you've also got time as well. So the game's difficulty curve is quite hard. Ouch. Have some of that. So basically, I can't seem to get up there. Yeah, I'm up. Oh, you fuck, I'm back down again. Ouch. Oh, that was good. Whoops. Tell you what, games are much harder in them days than they are now, I tell you. So we jump up. Ah, you been tin bagging. Oh, you fuck. Shall we try another screen? Same one again. Anyway, Firebird 2 Spectrum. Gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Very odd though. Goodbye.